Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I know that the original series of this we were doing has come to an end, but we're revisiting it again for two reasons, mainly. One, the game has, with the Heretek option, the game adds a lot more to it. So I kind of want to see how the DLC alters things. But the second is, alongside the new content with Heretek, you get a bunch of other options, including Iron Man and Permadeath, which we will of course be taking advantage of. Let's see. You know what? Just for the sake of it, we'll set it on hard. Skip the tutorial because we've done that one before. Enable and enable with the new DLC. So let's see where we go. Yes, I will admit part of the reason that I hit hard difficulty is because I'm a glutton for punishment, as I'm sure you are all familiar with. Hello. Let's see, we've got Tiresome still there in his hidden little spacebar add-on, but we seem to have a new quest giver. I don't know who this is. Be interesting to see what she's like early on. But yes, while I remember, we need to do some quick updates. Namely because, well, we have some new people. For start, just gonna quickly look at my list of subscribers. Magos. Oh wait. Hang on, am I spelling this right? Alright. Valentine Melkin, I think. Oh wait, no, that's an I. That's meant to be an I, not an L. Meekin. Yes, that is correct. And we'll do a quick upgrades for... Let's see. Hello, we have a new class. Serenites. It doesn't have a description, but let's have a quick look. Restore 1 HP at the beginning of the turn. Gain 1 to damage. After making an attack, that unit loses 1 HP. After making an attack, it has 1 HP. Critical knowledge. Gain +5 critical chance per missing HP. Use fabrication. Restore 3. And the ultimate resistor. Once per battle, revive the tech priest at the beginning of its next turn with 10. Alright, so that's a very... That's a very interesting development, but we'll give it a shot. Because I'm fairly certain this is a very... Zenerite is a somewhat heretical path, but we're going to try it anyway. And just for the sake of it, we've got a new weapon, the Suffering Shatter Axe. Which is, let's face it, considered a heretical weapon. Which is fair. It causes, let's see... It's a melee weapon, causes opportunity attacks, deals 3 to 5 physical damage, and deals acid damage over 3 turns. Alright, it'll be interesting to see how this happens. What happens going forward. And let's see, and now our secondary. Who are we going with? Magos, sleep. We'll go with sleep. And we will upgrade you to be... Let's see... We'll make you a Lex Mechanic. We'll give you gun and axe to work with for now. But yes. Let's see, we've got 2 missions. What have we got? Arc Rifle and the Claw versus Axe and... Target's chance to miss you. You know what, let's start with the Killing Jar. We'll start with Scivola. Tech Inquisitor Scivola wishes to begin her research into the secrets of the Necrons and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Ecopris. We have no other things available, that's fine. Tech Inquisitor Scivola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Skiviz 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection / concern / offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scivola. Macarin's 16.44. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Solvia Temporis evaluation commences. Plus wonders, plus opportunities, plus secrets. Rare chance for discovery / intelligence on Xenos. Must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals greater intelligence / seek truth / return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval. Gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scivola? Field operations in person equals suboptimal. Sending tech priest instead equals optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Ecopris. Commence immediately. Given the reports from the Tomb of Ecopris, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos. Of course, but first you have to kill them. My talent equals dissection after the fact. I leave the location / identification / execution to your tech priests, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scivola. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well, plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Let's see. So here we go with our new little party. Speculation. Tomb possesses autonomous repair / defense / maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes. Have some collected for me, Fox Tinius. Let's see, the chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. Let's try and collect a couple of scarabs. Governing intelligence controlling these scarabs. Plus fascinating, plus deeply troubling, plus fascinating. The cohort snatch up a pair of scarabs, placing them in specimen vaults for later study. The other scarabs, evidently reacting to the loss of some of their number, rapidly redeploy across the chamber to maintain maximum efficiency in their work. This shows a great deal of coordination amongst the tiny constructs. On to the next. Opportunity detected. Necron combat tactics / weaponry / capabilities illuminated. Study required. This chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lay dead, with marks from gas blasts all over the walls. We can salvage the gear from the dead. After all, it's a waste to leave it behind. We can examine the data on the combat that took place, or we can say a prayer. Alright, we might as well take the gear. There's no point in abandoning it. The cohort grabs what they can from the corpses, but they were low-ranking troops and carried very little valuable or exotic gear. The cohort is instead exposed to the grotesque nature of glass weapons. Sections of flesh teleported away, as if peeled away like the layers of an onion, leaving flaking strata of muscle and bone exposed. Alright. You know what, I'm happy to take a little bit of a detour at this early juncture just to get more opportunity for stuff. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Let's see. We're gonna go slow and steady, just to get through the chamber. The cohort succeeds in negotiating the chamber without harm, but doing so takes rather longer than mission parameters allow. Shortly after exiting the chamber, they begin to exhibit severe rashes, shivers, weeping sores, and unnatural exploitations, which hindered their combat effectiveness. Not good. Not good at all. Commence enthusiasm. Acquire at all costs. One of the Necron war forms remains after the rest of their fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. Let's see, I don't think we're going to be able to grab the thing, but we could take sensor readings of it. Data received. Cognating. Error. 404 data does not confirm to known reality. / known reality correction required. / fascinating. The cohorts detect various exotic particles and radiation types as the Necron's phasing out process is eventually completed. And now let's get this done. No one's hurt or anything, which is great, but yeah, they're a bit more awakened than I would like. Oh well. It happens. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Redis cognises now function for synthetic forms. Overwhelming excitement. Finally, we can study the standard construct Necron Warrior. Weak spots detected. Plus none equals concerning. I wonder about the symbols emblazoned on their torsos. It must... Do not underestimate. Glass weaponry highly volatile. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also, double-checking cognators, widely known that they will self-repair plus reanimate plus reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill Skitarii are the equivalent of a Class C graze to Necrons. Alright. Just gonna pull our people back and just have some servitors up the front because, well, no one gives a shit if the servitors get shot. Do they? And even better, there's a little panel to be scanned. Yay! Scanned and potentially broken. So, to meat shields, activate. Might as well also have a quick look here, see what's what's special about you. Nothing really, that's fine. We don't really need more in the way of servitors on the field. But if nothing else, we can at least stop the thing. We can, if nothing else, stop them from awakening to a level 3. Because that would be bad. Alright, let's see what we got. Not quite dead, but badly hurt them. Okay! You're alive! Wonderful! That's good news, if nothing else. Ah, crap, they've summoned scarabs. And another warrior. Yay. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Required. Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Verify your cognators, then tell me what surfaced from Magos Rishak's cognators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology. Synthetic. Possible AI. Artificial intelligence. One specimen's gathered. AI theory equals false. Personal recording. Weeks of study show there are many variants of scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture. Unable to build and deconstruct anything they encounter, they are able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Rishak's data that we thought was corrupt. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to these Cogata records. It's unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Okay. Send in the servitors to basically run decoy. Oh, it's dead. Nice boy. You did good. Alright, first things first, heal. Heal Because we want you to survive. And while we're at it, we took a pot shot at the bloody drones, because why wouldn't we? And while we're at it, we'll pull back to the big store of cognition over here, before hiding back behind the servitor. And just to make sure you're dead. Very well. Very good. Damn, the servitors are taking shit from no one. In hindsight, I probably should have summoned another servitor to basically serve as meat shield over here, but that's fine. Alright, this one's stats are revealed. It's fine. Thankfully, Vetkin here, Valentine Meekin, is able to self-repair. So we do have that going in their favor. Hooray for cognition. Let's see what we got. It's dead. It's gone. And we've got it smacked and not finished. Now it's dead. Hurrah. Victory is ours. Circumstance evaluation. Confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction decorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Let's see. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. We can archive the damage of the weapons, a thorough search of the chamber for any components that might have been missed, or abandon. You know, let's just take some pictures, because we can. Necron employ teleportation technology and weaponry. Calculating desire. Live targets for evaluating effects of gas fire on human body. Conjuncture equals most illuminating. So we now have access to an arc pistol. Nice. We can make use of this. Mission complete. The cohort returns from the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of Necron remains is illuminating in itself. Valuable data present is more than past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusion, Scaevola. Beneficial conclusion itemization follows. Necron decorporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed is greater than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence/learning/sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. Gotta love Scavola. She's such a bitch, but kind of a very useful one. Well, if nothing else, we have gained some Blackstone. We have enough for at least enough for a level up or two. Closer to 1, honestly. You know what, let's go with the new one, since I don't actually know a lot about this path, so have a look at gear. So let's see, max health. Not a very... We'll give them the increased crit chance in the movement range, because that's just useful, but... It would seem that the the particular combat effectiveness of this class is to be, well, effectively to take damage, but also become more of a crit fisher because of it. Let's see. It seems that... Okay, it seems that the weapon we've got, the axe we've got, is better than this particular axe we've picked up. If only because we do more damage at the cost of just a bit more cognition, but in return we might just... Oh. Right, because we picked the... You know what, we'll give the arc pistol a shot. Okay, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Do we have enough Blackstone to upgrade? Yes, we do! Wonderful. In this case... We'll do the arms just so that we have the extra dodge chance. It seems like a good idea. Let's see, how long has this episode been recording for? Alright, we might end it there for now, and we'll continue it next time. But until then, my name is BrightOps, and I look forward to hearing from you.